Hello, my name is Carl Ford. I am founder and co-owner of Susan Batson Studio based in New York City. I've been doing a lot of videos about different elements of storytelling and acting. And today, as we approach what we call the second Friday in January, which is normally when everybody quits their New Year's resolution. So I wanted to leave a message to artists, to actors, as a call for excellence. I think there's something very interesting as we enter a very dynamic, difficult, crazy, topsy turvy world in 2025 that the entertainment industry is as topsy turvy as the actual world. A lot of people have asked me, well, what's going on in the business? I'm talking all elements of the business, from music labels to galleries to dance performances to theater ensembles to stand up comedians. It feels like we are in a great level of turmoil as creatives. And I think one of the interesting things with creatives is we have to start to generate our own standards and our own level of what we want to think, to say that's substantive. One of the toughest things I think for artists over the last 5 years since COVID has been to try to figure out how to keep doing this thing, how to keep following through with your artistic vision, with what you want to say, with the music, with the dance, with the movies, with the characters, with the books that you want to put out. How do you keep going when the industry doesn't feel that it's accepting of you, it's promoting you, it wants you, it makes you feel downtrodden, depressed, beaten up, makes you feel like you want to give up to a certain degree. And always at the beginning of the year, we get this juice, right? We get this feeling of, hey, I'm going to go out and I'm going to go attack this year. And we make all these plans and we make all these resolutions. And usually by this coming Friday, we start to feel the smack of the business that we're in, the smack of the industry that we're in. We start to feel that maybe what our plans are either too big, impossible, too out of our reach, that we don't have the support, that we don't know where to find it, where to go, where to look to get the help and support that we need to be able to make our dreams, our vision of what we see, what we want to create come true. And that's very true. I know personally for me, the difficulty with continuing to do art when you don't feel that you have an audience, you don't feel you have resources to produce the type of art that you want, makes you question whether you should do it. And then there's always something, right? There's always a moment where you go, yeah, something I saw, something I felt, something I participated in, something my friend said, my kids said, my husband said, my wife said, made me think about something else I want to do, something else I want to share with the world. And this is the gift that artists and creative have. We want to share what we think, what we feel, what we see with the world. And when we share it, there gets to be substance, there gets to be purpose, there gets to be not a message, but an understanding of sincerity, something heartfelt, something that's true to you, that gets to be exhibited in any way you can. And one of the great things about this generation of artists is you guys aren't stuck with, I have to do it this way. You guys know and have known for years and years now that you get to create your own way to exhibit. You get to use multiple different platforms to promote, to make sure that you have support, but you also get to look for help. One of the great things I think about Miss Nicole Kidman, who is one of the greatest actresses of her generation, is she knows that the support and the education and the progress of her career has been about her commitment to wanting to say something, to wanting to give something to an audience, to wanting to move people. I think the same of Kendrick Lamar. I think the same of Ta-Nehisi Coates. These people want to share their vision, their feelings, their perspectives, their opinions, and there are thousands more very similar that have the commitment to wanting to share something with you, connect to you, move you. And I think that's the great thing about art. You get to share your work, and you get to know that the more you commit to it, the more progress you make with it, the more you understand the craft, the more, and this is any craft, the more you're going to move somebody. One of the great things that audiences all across the world have always felt is moved by greatness. And there's an interesting thing about how does greatness evolve in an artist? Well, it first starts with their commitment to saying something. Their commitment that their art has some level of substantive value. That there's something about what they're sharing, what they're seeing, even if it's horrible, apocalyptic, negative, sexually charged, salacious, it still makes somebody think. And that's to me the thing that we're starting to lose as creatives is we're more invested in designing something pretty as opposed to moving somebody, making them think, making them question, making them see something that they might not have been able to see before. I define excellence as something that you have never seen before, something that an artist has never quite done before. You know, it's almost as if another definition is genius, right? Genius is creating something that wasn't there before. And excellence is the pursuit of that. And in pursuing excellence, you will find greatness. And greatness is significant. It moves people. It matters. I know in a world where integrity and morality are not kind of tenets of how we are supposed to go about doing what we love to do in this day and age, but it still matters personal integrity. The way in which you see yourself, the way in which you pursue whatever it is you want to pursue when no one's looking. That is a huge goal and it has huge relevance and significance to people who are watching, listening, or taking in whatever you created. So I am hoping that this is a call to all those artists who are sitting there like, yo man, I'm tired. I want to give up. I don't know where I can go. I don't know what help I can get. I don't know how much more rejection I can take. That you keep fighting to be able to share what you see, what you feel, and what's in your heart. Because that ability to share comes from your commitment to doing something that has never been seen before. And that makes your art, makes your message, makes who you are special and important. And I hope in 2025 we start the year in that.